Electrical engineering, especially after World War II, has become a very fundamental discipline. As a result, people who study electrical engineering, they got exposed to fundamentals of engineering as well as advanced device and technique making processes, which is electrical, electronic, photonics, and nanocomputing. These are all advanced technologies. It prepares the student to develop the knowledge for the future. Therefore, it is essentially the most basic fundamental engineering discipline.
I think engineering is a great field to go into, electrical engineering in particular. The field is wide open. There are so many specializations that you can go into. There are a lot of ways that you can work to help make the world a better place. One of the traditional areas of electrical engineering is power distribution, and in the future I think there will be a lot of work going on in that area also. In energy transmission, storage, distribution, there's going to be a lot of work on making things more energy efficient in the future. So there's an exciting area to work in. Hardware and software design, something closer to my heart. You learn about how the insides of all these little electronic devices we use so much, little cameras, little PDAs, iPhones, iPods, the guts of how that electronics works on the inside of there. Software design, you design how the software systems work. The world is just wide open for that. Electrical engineering focuses more on the hardware aspects of software design, actually making pieces of hardware do what you want them to do. If you're into computer networking, there's a lot of work to be done in making better computer networks and design. Something very near and dear to my heart, signal processing has a wealth of applications in medical applications, in making better voice compression for communication systems, and even in terms of designing a whole new communications network, wireless communications, digital transmission of information. All these areas are central to electrical engineering, and I think they really do leave you the option to help make a difference in the world.
Talked to one of our HR people at Bell South one time, and they made the point that has always stuck with me. He says, we can take an engineering person and put them in any line of business, whether it's business or marketing or whatever it may be. He says, we can't take a business person and put them in an engineering job, though. So it's obvious that electrical engineering especially allowed us so many opportunities that didn't exist in other places.
History shows that, in fact, founders of many computer companies, founders of many other companies, come from the electrical engineering background. Electrical engineering teaches you a discipline in an advanced setting. As a result, the disciplinary approach allows you to expand yourself in different horizons, such as establishment of modern companies and excelling in many other fields.
The UAB electrical engineering program is different from a lot of places in that it incorporates both breadth and depth. For example, you get a lot of breadth by taking communications and control systems courses as a senior, and then you take 4 electives to be able to specialize and tailor your program to match your interests.
Let me tell you about a survey of graduates of the electrical engineering program here at UAB that was conducted in the spring of 2009. The results of this survey are very positive for our undergraduate program in electrical engineering. We surveyed graduates who have been out of school and at work from 2 to 5 years. In other words, they've been out of school and working a minimum of 2 years and a maximum of 5 years. Of these graduates of our undergraduate electrical engineering program, 96% responded that they have held positions doing engineering work. That means that the vast majority were able to find work in the area in which they were trained. Also, 85% of those responding said that they have been promoted in this short time. Remember, it's only 2 to 5 years since they graduated. 96% said that their level of responsibility in their position at work has increased. They have been given greater responsibility to do their work by their employers in these 2 to 5 years. In addition, 60% of those responding have said that they have led a team appointed by their employer to do some task. But they evidently learned how to lead a team while they were here at UAB. Another 60% said that they are pursuing or have pursued a higher degree, maybe a master's degree in electrical engineering, maybe a master's of business administration, or maybe some other degree. In addition to all of this, 60% said that they have passed the fundamentals of engineering examination as the first step toward obtaining a license. Now, this 60% were of those who have been out of school 5 years and are thus eligible to at least have the right number of years for the experience necessary to qualify for the professional engineering exam. And finally, 100% of those surveyed said that their undergraduate education has been of value in their career.
UAB is a great place to start, I think, because UAB focuses on preparing students to go to work in industry. That is probably the central focus of our department in the undergraduate area, is to prepare the students so that they can go to work right away in industry. Again, there's going to be things that you're going to have to learn on the job, but we try to give you a good solid grounding in all the fundamentals so that no matter what area you choose to get a job in, you will have a grounding in the fundamentals so you can actually start being productive fairly quickly.
We're special in that we're located close to such a large population. We're in an area where people respect us because we're the largest employer around here. The electrical and computer engineering staff has a lot of people who have industry experience, so therefore we're able to convey a real-world experience or real-world feeling to our teaching. That's what I hope I can bring to it as opposed to the academia.
You know, UAB is one of the top 30 research universities in the United States and in the world. That is a very important opportunity and angle for even undergraduate students, which if they choose to, they can get engaged with research-related activities associated with the medical profession. As we all know, the future belongs to developing foundations of biology, foundations of medical science, as well as many applications associated with biology and medicine. As a result, anyone who have a chance to study electrical engineering at UAB will be exposed to these advanced applications and possible advanced foundations for biology and medicine related tools and techniques.